Hey guys, this is Justin and Strip Breaks Minecraft video, and welcome to Season 6, Episode 4 for Madden 26 Much Chance. Now, we got a couple new players. They're all on the offensive side. And I've added them to the team. We've added... Okay, but I do quickly... Before I show you guys, I am so glad that we got Bobby Wagner. I think Bobby Wagner was a great pickup. Because this man, in one playoff game, for 4 quarters, had probably the best performance I've ever seen one of our players have. 7 solo tackles, 7 assists, 12 tackles for loss, 5 sacks, 3 forced fumbles, 4 fumble recoveries, and 2 fumble touchdowns, with 14 total tackles. Now, I think the tackles for loss should also count as tackles. I feel like it's still technically a tackle, so I feel like it should count. You know what I mean? It should count. Because, he has 7 solos, 7 assists, so he has 14 total. It should be plus the 12, so it should be 26 total tackles. But this man popped off in his first ever playoff game with this team. And I just think that's amazing. I mean, Fred Warner only has 13 solos, 6 assists. He has 15 tackles for loss and 8 sacks. Also, guys, I'm going to have to be doing something tomorrow morning for a couple hours. I don't know when I'll get home, but I just want to let you guys know that I may be busy on Saturday. I am recording this late Friday night, so... Cam Newton did great. Oh my god, Cam Newton actually might be better than some of our other defensive players. From the time that we've had him on this team, 41 solo tackles, 22 tackles assists, 34 tackles for loss, 15 sacks, a pass deflection, 15 forced fumbles, 5 fumble recoveries, 2 fumble touchdowns, for a grand total of 63 total tackles. Nick Bolton was probably the worst player we've ever had on this team. Luke Kuechly, 17 solo from the short amount of time that he was actually on this team, which felt like forever though. 17 solo, 8 assists, 10 tackles for loss, 6 sacks, 2 pass deflections, 4 forced fumbles, 2 fumble recoveries, and 2 fumble touchdowns. Jeremiah Usukaramoa, who is still doing pretty damn good. 27 solo, 30 assists, 26 tackles for loss, 17 sacks, 18 forced fumbles, 6 fumble recoveries, and 1 fumble touchdown for a grand total of 57 total tackles. Malcolm Rodriguez had a little, there. Dre Greenlaw might actually be our best defensive player, though. It says he's an 88 overall, but we're comparing him to Bobby Wagner, so it's not the right position, so it shows him as an 88. But yeah, it's 68 total tackles, 68 solo tackles, 67 tackle assists, 55 tackles for loss, 31 sacks, 1 pass deflection, 34 forced fumbles, 9 fumble recoveries, 4 fumble touchdowns, and 135 total tackles. Dre Greenlaw was the best defensive player we've actually ever had in Much Chance history. I know I said Cam Newton, but that was talking about an out-of-position guy playing on defense, like Cam Newton. But I think Dre Greenlaw is our best of all time. Now, when the seasons end, like when every season ends for Ultimate Team, we might still do like Much Chance episodes, but they might just, not have a season. Or the final season might just go on forever, who knows. Taylor Mays actually had a great, little stint with us. I think we changed him up, though. 45 solo, 58 tackle assists, 12 tackles for loss, 1 sack, 1 interception, 2 fumble recoveries, 14 forced fumbles, and 1 fumble touchdown. Now, Kenneth Murray had a great, we haven't used Carson Schlesinger yet, but maybe we will. Andrew Van Ginkel was a great player at one point. Okay, sorry I'm yawning a lot. I am extremely tired. But yeah. No, Taylor Mays is actually still there at a 91 overall. I don't think we're going to be replacing him anytime soon. We only have 5,000 coins. So can we get... I don't think we can. But let's just see what's the most expensive... Or what's the highest overall strong safety we can afford right now? It's a great question. Probably between Brian Branch or Josh. Yeah, I mean... Okay, so Taylor Mays is a 91, right? What will it take to pass? Okay, so it could probably take 90 to 100,000 coins to either get Isaiah Simmons or Derwin James. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Now, I do want to show you guys the offensive side. Now, we did put a wide receiver on the auction so we could get 3 new receivers. We got Keenan Allen, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and Calvin Ridley. We did get rid of Ricky Pearsall. We weren't really throwing him the ball that much, so he wasn't, that necessary at all. Like, he just, wasn't really a main part of our offense. But now, we have Keenan Allen, Odell Beckham Jr., Jacoby Myers, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and Calvin Ridley, which will be great. We changed up special teams. So it's Odell Beckham Jr., Keenan Allen, Calvin Ridley, Travis Hunter, and Amon-Ra St. Brown. We have Keenan Allen as our slot receiver. And Quinshon Judkins just chilling there. But, yeah. Just gotta, give me a second here. But yeah, this team is really good. And, adding Bobby Wagner and adding all these new, defensive players and these defensive units has, really been doing good. Oh, if you're wondering, I know I talked about this in a video that I bought 2 different Josh Allen lots, right? Football card lots, and one of them has arrived. It actually arrived a few days ago, but I'm still waiting on the second Josh Allen lot. Now, if you guys know me, I love Josh Allen. Josh Allen's one of my favorite, football players, and I'm trying to make the world's largest football card collection of Josh Allen. And I actually kind of I have a lot. I have a lot of his cards, pretty much from every year since he's been drafted. But I think it's time that we start this playoff game. Now, apparently this is our final playoff game. For some reason, game 1 was a bye week, so we automatically won that game, and then we beat the Raiders 127-0. Which is just crazy. But now this is the final playoff game. Let's get started. These episodes go for like 50 minutes or longer. It's just that's how long these playoff games can be. Now, who's going to receive this ball for this kickoff return? Odell Beckham Jr. will. No, he won't, sadly. But that's fine, because we get to use Keenan Allen now, which is amazing. This is actually my first time in Mutt Chance history using Keenan Allen, so this would actually be really great. Maybe we can get a touchdown on the first play. I highly doubt it. Actually, he might, and he will. Keenan Allen gets the very first touchdown of this playoff game. Okay, Keenan Allen with the first touchdown. Well deserved. I mean, Ricky Pearsall was never really a player that we were using, so that's why we added Keenan Allen. And I'm a huge fan of Keenan Allen. I had an autographed Keenan Allen jersey, which is crazy. I actually have a lot of autographed football memorabilia, which is actually insane. I have a Jim Plunkett autographed jersey, and I had a Jim Plunkett autographed helmet, full-size helmet. I have a full-size autographed Jim McMahon helmet, which is insane.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill.
I have a couple autographed Bills jerseys. I have a bunch of autographed Bills mini helmets, and I have one full-size helmet that's autographed, which is just insane. I think I have a Damar Hamlin, a Stephon Diggs, and I think a couple other players as well. Can't really remember. I got them a couple years ago, so who's gonna... Okay, 2nd and 21. But yeah, I'm a big football NFL collector. You know, I have a bunch of memorabilia, a lot of football cards. Oh, I forgot to check the team. So I think this might be our first time going against Mahomes. And they have Drake May, which is crazy. Zach Charbonnet. I have been a fan of Zach Charbonnet ever since he's been in the league. Tyreek Hill, DJ Moore, Jalen Hyatt. Okay. Austin Hooper. Okay. This is probably the strongest and stacked offensive line that I've ever seen. I mean, you literally have Quinn, you have Creed Humphrey, Quentin Nelson, Garrett, and Caleb, which is just insane. Then you have George Karlaftis. Then you have Clennon. You have Jalen Carter and Ed Oliver and Byron Murphy. And Byron Murphy is a Super Bowl champion now, so... Devin Lloyd, Henley, Tre'Davious Ward, Quinyon Mitchell, Emmanuel Forbes, Tyson Campbell, Tony Adams, Darnell Savage. Wow. My GOAT, Jake Bobo, is a Super Bowl champion. That's what I'm talking about. My GOAT, Zach Charbonnet, is a Super Bowl champion. Fred Warner with the tackle, and Braden Fisk with the fumble recovery. Who's going to get this touchdown? Odell, Keenan Allen, Jacoby Myers, or Terrence Ferguson? Or will it just be Drake May? I highly doubt it. Well, I'm surprised he was still up. Wow. Or will Quinshon Judkins get a passing touchdown? I don't know. Terrence Ferguson with a touchdown. I was going to give Quinshon Judkins a chance to get the passing, or to get the receiving touchdown, I meant to say. Not the passing touchdown, but you know what I mean. Terrence Ferguson with a touchdown, and he dove for that. That's insane.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt.
That is what we needed. 14-0.
A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Little tacks on an extra point. And the Texans drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Broncos nothing. Cam Little with the kickoff.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honor.
When will we get another pick six? I meant to say Quinshon Judkins receiving touchdown, but you know what I meant, okay? Not a passing touchdown, but you know what I meant. Witherspoon with the tackle.
Inside the 25. Denver ready for another offensive possession. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series.
Overstorm Brave is probably my favorite defensive play here.
It's 1st and 10.
You see, we're already 20 minutes in this, almost 20 minutes in this video, and we're not even in the second quarter yet. Madden with the fumble recovery. Hold up. I'm seeing Cam Newton in that lineup. Hold up. Sub corner Talib, sub linebacker Fred Warner and Steve Atwater, which should be Bobby Wagner and Fred Warner, and then Carson Schlesinger at the 3. That's how it should be with Cam Newton at the 4. Don't know why Cam Newton was there, but
Well, that didn't take long, Brock. What play?
okay, an 11-yard rushing touchdown by Quinshon Judkins. Can we have this happen? I think we can. Yep, Quinshon Judkins does not get the rush. I dove a little bit too early, but that gives Drake May the chance to get a tush-push touchdown here.
Offensively, because you also know it can set the table for more.
Trying to sneak.
And he gets it. Drake May with the tush-push touchdown.
Texans take a 20-zip lead. Drake made the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any
Okay.
It sure did, and I would have loved to seen those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
Get that extra point going. Make it 21-0. Before even the second quarter, which is just insane. Like, we're already almost 20 minutes in, and we're barely in the second quarter. We need to stop getting fumble recoveries, just so you know.
Cam Little the kickoff.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors.
Okay, let's get this going. They got Tyreek Hill.
To return it.
There we go, the tackle.
The 24-yard line. Denver set to take
Mahomes.
and things are really
There we go. Now it's the duo, the 54 duo, Bobby Wagner and Fred Warner.
get the fullback involved here. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
This is what we needed. The Bobby Wagner and Fred Warner duo. Number 54.
From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Bobby Wagner. Oh my god.
And the Texans
But
grab it.
Durden
And the nightmare
with a fumble recovery touchdown.
down. The Texans were running away so far with a 27-zip game.
Cody Durden
Really smart play from him there, Brock. Not just a
with a fumble recovery touchdown.
Yeah, what we don't normally use with the alignment of that quickness, right? Usually the corner skill guys, but he was quick.
Now he could have caught that right there,
For 6.
but still that's going to count as a fumble recovery, which is completely fine.
on his little.
Let's get that extra point. 28-0, still before the second quarter.
Broncos nothing. Cam Little to kick off.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff.
Okay, Tyreek Hill's gonna go up.
Jukes away from one. And that's going to set them
That
up.
is completely fine.
The Broncos offense all set to go.
I did get a new VR game recently, and I think you guys are gonna enjoy it. So I might start that series soon.
Those engines start to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Oh, here we go.
Gets the ball loose.
But they get the fumble recovery, so we don't get the ball. Damn, that would have been a clean. That could have been a dumble. Now, if you don't know what that is, it's a double fumble. I've explained this in multiple videos. I made up the name. Come on, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
He takes it himself.
Are you kidding me? You're just gonna let him run to the 50-yard line. Like, how was nobody in the direction of him? I don't know.
Charbonnet now up the middle.
Zach Charbonnet with the 1-yard gain, though.
Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner.
Bobby Wagner. Oh, he's definitely going to be a future Hall of Famer.
Looking to throw Mahomes.
Matabuike with the fumble, not with the sack that caused the fumble, but no fumble recovery yet.
Turnover, but still third.
Imagine if we could get a pick six here. That would be awesome.
Third and long for him here. Loses it again.
And we do get a fumble recovery, though. Bobby Wagner gets the fumble recovery.
About these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this: these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to
Which is
control
just
these-
absolutely amazing.
to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
Okay. So we could go maybe like a Quinshon Judkins wide zone,
Last play of the quarter.
touchdown here, but I highly doubt we would get that. But let's attempt it. With Quinshon Judkins, and he gets into the end zone, just like that. To end the first quarter. And we're already almost 25 minutes in this video, which is just insane. But Quinshon Judkins gets a rushing touchdown this game, finally. He wasn't going to get one earlier, but I dove a little too early, so he brought it to the 1-yard line. Let's get that extra point, make it 35-0 within the first quarter, which is just insane.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans continue piling on to this lead. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. A whole lot to nothing is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute.
Okay.
Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Moore with a return.
There we go, Dude, Steve Atwater is probably one of our best special teams player. For sure. Yeah, Steve Atwater is probably our best.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense is eating, it's been a tough watch.
Hands down. Guys, we are now 2 subscribers away from 2,620. If you could reach that after this video comes out, that would really mean a lot. Okay, 3rd and 7.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Third and long. They're gonna throw.
Oh, there we go. 4th and 14. We might get a punt return here, and we do.
That's gonna back him up and bring it
Travis Hunter, can he get a punt return touchdown?
to the Broncos punting unit.
That would be great if he can. Travis Hunter.
He has it at the 33. Galloping inside the 40.
Oh, he was close. He brings it to the 17-yard line. That is insane. That would have been a punt return there. Odell Beckham Jr., Jacoby Myers. Odell looks kind of open, right? And that would have been a touchdown. That would have been a touchdown there. Does Keenan Allen get his second touchdown this game? I think Keenan Allen gets his second touchdown. No, he doesn't. No, he does not. Wow. Okay, it's 3rd and 10 currently.
Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Jacoby Myers gets to the 1-yard line. 2-minute warning.
Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from
Drake May with his second QB sneak of this game.
Thinking run or play action. He's gonna keep this one.
Damn, okay. He gets blocked.
Just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's gonna be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and
QB sneak coming.
And he doesn't get into the end zone. Wow.
Defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
What the hell is going on here?
We go 3rd and less than a yard. He keeps it.
There we go. Drake May, tush push touchdown once again.
The Texans boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Drake made the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone.
That is what we're talking about.
All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Okay. (42-0). Almost going to halftime.
42. Broncos nothing. Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Moore with a return.
There we go.
Will start inside the 25. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Broncos running their offense out once again. And coming off a 3 and out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here.
Just a huge sack. Fred Warner with the tackle. Fred Warner, dude, is one of our best defensive players. There's so many good players on our defense. It's actually insane. Like, Steve Atwater does barely shit on our defense, but on special teams, that man is a unit. On special teams, Steve Atwater's a unit. But on our actual defense, Steve Atwater barely does anything. Most of his stats come from the special teams side. So, 3rd and 24. What will Mahomes do here? Probably run. Yeah, probably.
Here he goes, 3rd and long.
Safety? No safety. No, it is a safety. Okay.
I know you're a big fan of referencing baseball. Well, I believe that was 3 sacks and they're out. Or in this case, get off the field following that safety.
No, that's a good call right there. You want baseball, Kate? I'll give you baseball. You know what that was? That was the equivalent of an immaculate inning in baseball. 9 strikes, 3 strikeouts, you're out. Back-to-back-to-back sacks. That's immaculate. And I don't think we'll see it again in this game.
Out now for the free kick, hoping their defense.
Okay, who's gonna get the kick return? Odell will. Oh, come on. If we just got out of that little spot right there, I think Odell would have gotten a kickoff return touchdown. Okay, Odell, Keenan Allen, Judkins, Jacoby Myers hasn't been really talked that much in this game. Can he get something going here? He doesn't. Damn.
Didn't see a whole lot lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't.
I was honestly hoping Jacoby Myers was going to get something done there. Obviously, guys, I know I haven't really done any new videos recently. Hold on, let me explain after this play.
Second and 10. Here's Madden.
Jacoby Myers, come on. That's a touchdown. That is a touchdown.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Jacoby Myers touchdown, that's what I'm talking about.
Let's get more points to end a lopsided first half. Oh, baby, Brock. This one has...
That is really what we needed.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Okay, so let me explain on what I was talking about, right? Yes, I have done videos recently, but what I'm talking about is I barely even have 30 videos out this month, which is unusual for me, right? Monday I was busy, Tuesday I was busy, Wednesday I was busy, and I was extremely tired on Wednesday that I didn't even record Wednesday. At least I don't remember, so. But I've been really busy this month. Really busy.
More with a return.
And one of those reasons is because I've also been waking up pretty late, so I've been doing less videos during the day. But trust me, these last 2 days of this month, there's going to be a lot of videos coming out. Okay, we're about to go to halftime, and we're a little over 30 minutes in the video.
Still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10. Throwing is Mahomes.
Oh, come on. That's not fair. That is just not fair. DJ Moore with the catch.
Working quickly here.
Okay, 7 seconds left.
Just before
Okay, they actually use a timeout. With 5 seconds remaining, they could have spiked the ball anyways, so...
Here's Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep to the left.
Oh, that would have been an insane interception if Witherspoon just reached his arms out.
First half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen here, and you never know what you're going to get in the NFL. Sometimes it goes down to the wire. Other times, it's blowout city, like what this game is shaping up to be. But hey, anything can happen, so let's go to the second half. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
I'm telling you, this is a great game. I mean, 51 points in the first half.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us.
Return middle.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Okay. Keenan Allen gets this ball.
Return. Good work so far.
Doesn't really do too much on the kick off, sadly. Sadly, I was actually hoping he was going to do something there. I gotta give Odell Beckham a chance here. Damn, just offensive line was just not doing it there. Holy crap. Okay, Odell still needs his chance.
On the 33-yard line. Going play action, May.
Odell Beckham Jr. And he gets the touchdown. Odell Beckham Jr. is just amazing. Honestly, he really is.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Whether that middle field open or close, so get single high or too high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
What a great touchdown as well, too. I mean, that was an amazing touchdown.
On is Little for the extra point.
Cam Little. Make it 58-0. We are 34 minutes in the video.
And they'll continue adding to their lead.
58. Broncos nothing. Cam Little to kick off.
50-0.
All set for the
Not as
kickoff.
good as, you know, the last episode.
He'll now to return it.
But you gotta think, last episode we had a kickoff return touchdown, 4 punt return touchdowns,
Denver ready
4
for
defense,
offensive possession.
excuse me, 4 defensive touchdowns,
Not helped as they find this game out
and I
of
think
control.
7 offensive touchdowns. So there was a lot, you know. A lot of different, you know, touchdowns
Coming from the shotgun.
last episode.
Here's Mahomes now.
Okay, so Mahomes
Finds him over the middle.
gets that throw. That's just insane.
For a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36.
And we're not really getting a lot of fumble recovery touchdowns either. Like, we've not gotten one yet so far. We've gotten fumble recoveries, but no fumble recovery touchdowns.
Well, you can just
Which is making us kinda, you know...
looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back.
Dude, imagine Drake May just...
Did their job, and what did it do? Well, threw that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
Damn, he brings it to the 6-yard line. That is insane. I was hoping we can maybe get the touchdown.
He's getting, they're
But-
gonna be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good
Yeah, I was actually really hoping we can...
when it's his time to take it himself.
Okay, I feel like we have 2 George Kittles here. There shouldn't be 2 George Kittles, but we're going to throw to one of them. We're going to throw to this one right here. Touchdown, George Kittle.
The Texans push their lead further to start the half. George Kittle, the touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. He kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
I don't remember the last time we even thrown to a George Kittle.
On his little for the extra
I honestly can't even remember. It's been a while since we've thrown to one of our George Kittle
right down the middle. It's good.
players. Yeah, I know we have multiple George Kittles, but
Texans 65. Broncos nothing.
I just don't remember, you know,
Cam Little to
when the last time was that we thrown to one of them.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. He'll now to return it.
There we go.
Just inside the 25. Denver set to take the field on offense. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Okay. Fred Warner, Bobby Wagner, great duo.
He's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
This is one of those moments that I am just at a loss for words. We just saw a record-tying 12th sack in this ball game. It really is on 2 sides of it. On one side of it offensively, well, this has been impossible to block these guys. But Kate, I have
Come on, let's get a pick 6 or something.
We're seeing defensively.
Something so we can, you know...
History of this game to notch 12 sacks in one ball game.
Just getting back to the line, and now they have to figure out a 3rd and 13.
Just something, okay?
Back to throw Mahomes. Loses it again.
Oh. Bro, can we just get like a fumble recovery or something, please?
You can.
Like, we've not had a fumble recovery touchdown in a long time.
His hold on it, and the defense knocks it free instead of facing 4th down. Even better, That defense is off the field completely.
Houston's offense back out now and ready to go. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that
Yeah,
touchdown.
it's honestly insane.
But guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
If only every drive could start like this, right, partner? First and goal to begin this one.
Okay, I guess we'll go Terrence Ferguson here. I mean, might as well. He's going to be wide open into the end zone. There we go.
The Texans piling onto the scoreboard yet again. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game.
Get that extra point going. So we are currently 41 minutes in the video. Still left in the... I think we can actually do this. I think we can do this. I think this will be...
And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Yeah, I think we can definitely do this. We have 1 minute and 16 seconds left. I mean, if they just, you know, keep the clock going and, you know...
With the honors.
I would be surprised if we could still hit 100 points. I would honestly still be surprised. Bro, Steve Atwater is probably the best, like I said, the best, like, special teams player we have. 72-0. They have negative 37 passing yards, which is insane.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, like just to execute without the mistakes.
Bro, Steve Atwater is also still good on defense.
Back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
Okay, he was tackled inbounds. So, we have less than a minute now in the third quarter. 3rd and 1, which is insane. Matabuike with the fumble recovery, but just... he just stayed there.
Oh, man. Yet again, Brock, an inability to hang on to the football. I'm just going to guess might be working a little harder on ball security next week.
He didn't really, like... I wish he just stayed up.
Tuesday, Wednesday, any day that ends in Y, you're probably going to do it because this is incredibly frustrating to not hold on to the football. It's left them searching for answers that I'm not sure anybody has right now.
Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock. So high hopes again for this upcoming series.
Okay, who's going to get this touchdown? I feel like Keenan Allen should get this touchdown here. And he actually... he doesn't. He gets to the 1-yard line. Drake May will probably get another QB sneak. Just somehow Drake May just keeps getting lucky with these QB sneaks. Drake May touchdown.
The Texans lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Drake May the touchdown. Another score for in this game.
Kate, I think two things were at play here. Not just the brute force to get it done on the QB sneak, but also the element of surprise to run it on first down. Job well done.
Yeah, job well done. Get that extra point.
Honest Little for the extra point.
I would honestly still be surprised if we scored 100 points. I think we still can.
The point after splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Texans 79, Broncos nothing.
Make it 79-0.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Hill now to return it.
There we go.
Brought down just beyond
Let's get that
the
tackle.
25-yard line. So here comes the Bronco offense. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this third quarter.
Okay, there's 18 seconds left of the third quarter. I think we got this. I always get, nervous with these because they're so long, and the problem is PlayStation only allows 60-minute videos. That's why I'm always worried with these much chance playoff games. Instead of the third and fourth quarter, it's the entire, 4 quarters. But Bobby Wagner, Javon, okay, gets the first fumble recovery touchdown this game. I thought Madubuike was going to have that, but he didn't. I was honestly kind of surprised that he didn't get that, but Javon gets that, so that's actually amazing. Hey, good thing we got a touchdown.
Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Okay, fourth quarter.
Cam Little to kick off.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with
86-0 with 3 minutes left of the quarter. I still think we can definitely get it.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
I honestly think we can get to 100 points this game. I really do. Okay, 2nd and 16. Maxwell Hairston with that tackle.
Break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Motioning the tight end now.
Come on.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes.
Are you kidding me?
He's keeping it.
Are you kidding me? How is there nobody there? How is the D tackles not there to sack him? But, okay. We're just going to play that game. It's 3rd and 3. We better.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And Charbonnet.
Zach Charbonnet gets it. Come on, dude. Are you kidding me?
First down now.
Okay, let's get this before the 2-minute warning, please.
From the gun, Charbonnet gets it. And he's
Okay, 2nd and 13. Not bad. We're going to go through the 2-minute warning. Yep, 2-minute warning. Here we go.
Here from Seattle. Broncos trying to do some window dressing. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, I mean,
Out of the gun. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot.
Maxwell Hairston with an interception, but he gets tackled.
Maxwell Hairston picks it off.
We finally get an interception, but, I was hoping for a pick 6, but Maxwell with the interception, which is great, which gives us a chance to score a touchdown here. Jacoby Myers,
Here.
wide open.
Connects on the crosser. And he's
Damn, he brings it to the 47-yard line.
He's taken out of bounds. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch.
Okay, halfback dive. Gotta go with Quinshon Judkins here. I have to, right?
Judkins up the middle. Fights his way through a tackle.
Okay, he brings it to, you know, the 35 or whatever.
12 on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Yards. That's another Texas.
Okay, now he runs this and he gets into the end zone for a touchdown.
It's not like we've heard this before, Brock. They throw it again, and they grow that lead further. The Texans continue adding to an insurmountable lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I will. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be.
Much closer game. What are you talking about, dude?
Has been outstanding throughout.
On is Little for the extra point.
The extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Cam Little to kick off.
Okay, let's kick this off. 93-0 with a minute and 26 left.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Moore with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them.
Overstorm Bray with a minute 22 left. I think we have, yeah, we should have plenty of time. I want to try to get one more touchdown here. I mean, that'd be awesome. But 2nd and 17. Please, let's just get one more touchdown.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. On the counter, it's Charbonnet. This one isn't looking
Okay, 3rd and 18. Not bad.
They've got third down now coming up.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's third down.
3rd and 18. 4th and 18. They're not going to go for it. I know that for a fact. Okay, so who's... So this is a punt return, so Travis Hunter can possibly finish the game with a punt return touchdown. Maybe. We'll see.
This one at the 40. Rolling into enemy territory.
Damn it.
And he's going to set him up
He doesn't.
field here, Brock.
But he gets,
They're getting a big
you know,
chunk on that
on the
return.
opponent's side of the field. Who's going to score this touchdown?
31.
I mean, I feel like Keenan Allen should, right? I definitely feel like Keenan Allen should score this touchdown.
To the end zone.
Damn.
He is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. Second down.
It's now 2nd and
He still could. Maybe not. Maybe not on this play, but
Back to the air. It's May. Flush down out to his left. Escapes the sack. Now here he goes.
okay.
He's
Drake May gets the first down.
before someone can force him out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be first down.
Odell Beckham Jr. might actually get this touchdown here. I think we're going to give it to Odell.
They go play action. Here's May.
Odell gets the touchdown.
Not stopping the destruction partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Texans are running them out of the building. From Sid Luckman in 1943 to Drew Brees in 2015. We've had 8 quarterbacks throw 7 touchdowns in one game. And now we have a 9th who's accomplished that feat as his dominance over this defense continues.
Let's get that extra point, make it 100-0. Bro, that would be messed up if somehow Cam Little just misses this. That would be.
Going after splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Little to kick off.
Yeah, that would be messed up if somehow Cam Little missed it.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Moore with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Denver set to take the field on offense.
Okay, so 21 seconds remaining.
Snaps afforded to him because the outcome already decided.
100 to 0.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
Bobby Wagner with the sack. Bobby Wagner has 3 sacks already this game,
Bring up 2nd down.
which is insane.
Incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that helped
Less than 20 seconds remaining.
10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Less than 15.
Hyatt going to motion
Less than
over
10.
to the air, Mahomes. And this one falls
Okay, you have
incomplete.
4 seconds remaining
Assume our
at
final
3rd and 16. Maybe we could possibly end the game with a pick 6 somehow. Get lucky enough to get an interception here. I highly doubt it.
shot here.
Yeah. Hold up, there's 1 second left. We could possibly get a punt return touchdown with 1 second left. This would be funny if we can get a punt return touchdown to end the game. This would be extremely funny. If somehow Travis Hunter,
Let's see what he can do on the return.
can he do it? And he does. The very last play of the game, Travis Hunter scores a punt return touchdown. That's honestly crazy. I was not expecting that.
Well, he is one of those players, Brock. We've seen teams sometimes kick away from him, and it's because of his ability to turn any punt return into six.
Some of these elite returners, Kate, they just have a vision that's different. They can see things happening before the rest of us, and then you've got to have that elite explosiveness as well to go punch it in for 6.
That's really what we needed.
Nice job beating that ultimate team challenge. If you left any stars out there, you can always replay it to pick them up. Or, if you got them all already, follow
Let's look at the
challenge to
game, or the stats. So, Drake May had 7 passing touchdowns, okay. Drake May had 3 rushing touchdowns, so 5 rushing touchdowns, 7 passing touchdowns. Jacoby Myers had 1, Keenan Allen had 1, Odell Beckham Jr. had 2, Terrence Ferguson had 2, and George Kittle had 1. Defensively, Fred Warner was the, for some reason, but Steve Atwater was the total tackle leader with 12. Bobby Wagner had 3 sacks. Javon had 6, which is just insane. Maxwell Hairston with the interception. And Javon also with the touchdown. And then Corey, not Cody, I think I called him Cody earlier. But Corey Durden with the, honestly, I forgot he had that fumble recovery touchdown. I honestly forgot about that. Yeah, I legitimately forgot that Corey Durden touchdown, which I think I accidentally called him Cody when he got the touchdown. I just don't remember. Got a lot of coins. Oh, and David Edwards sold. Wow, it's great. That's great. But I'm going to end this video here. If you guys enjoyed, please hit the subscribe button. Also like, comment, and share, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.